Another little upgrade, just changing the rotors today, putting the slotted rotors in and new pads. I got that from Auto Parts Online, these guys. Comes with grease, but unfortunately the brake has hit it in traveling and the packet's already open. And my brakes, they're getting pretty worn down. It's a bit how you're going, it's not too bad, but might as well do them both at the same time. And I'm not going to show you how to do this today. I'm just showing you before and after, because I've already got a video on how to do the brakes. So I'm just going to go ahead, do all this, and then show you it all put back together. And it's basically a reference as well that I know when it was done. Okay, there's one other thing I'd like to mention, is this here. So if that's blocked, all these vents are blocked somewhere, the ABS isn't going to be able to work properly. So you're going to find that you've got ABS managed brakes, and then it comes to the block section, and then it's going to go, the ABS can't read it, and it's going to go full brakes because the ABS is not knowing what to do. And then when it gets to a certain point, it comes good again, and you're going to feel the pedal going, it's going to be hard, soft, hard, soft, hard, soft, hard, soft when it's between ABS managed and normal. Unfortunately, you can't just take the sensor out and disconnect it, whatever, because then you're going to get engine lights come on. But I don't like ABS, you just got to live with it. But do make sure you clean this as well when changing the rotors, or just in general when you're doing the brakes, give that a clean as well. So just like that. So I've got this area is all cleaned up now for the new rotor to go on, because you don't want the rotor to be out of balance. It can be off center. And the ABS is all cleaned up now, so ready to put the new pads on and the new rotor on. There you go, all cleaned up, looking sexy. We're all ready to go back on. Don't forget the brake dust plate, stop the rims from getting all dust on them, and she's right to go. Well, this was a simple job until now. I had to take the caliper off this side here, and you can see the top of the bolt still here has snapped off inside there. So now I'm going to have to disconnect this whole thing. So I'm going to have to undo all these ball joints and so forth, and take the sensor out. So you got one there, one up top there, and the ball joint in the bottom there. I have to come off ball joint at the bottom first, because it's going to be the hardest one to take off if the other two are removed first. So I'll get that loose first, then I can get these other two off, take the whole thing off, and gonna have to weld a nut onto the end of that so I can get that head out and find another bolt. Got two vices holding that nut in place there so it doesn't move when I start welding. Earthed out, cleaned up. So now I'm going to see how I go. Well, I'm glad that was successful. So that's it there. And did the job, got it out. If that didn't work, then I would have had to have drilled in from the other side and try and drill it completely out and re-tap it. Probably put a bigger bolt through there. But anyway, now I'll clean this up since it's out, and I can put the car back together. Okay, well, that's this side all back together now, done and dusted. She's all fixed. Perfect example of a 20-minute job turning into an hour job. You can just never tell when you're going to have that busted bolt, eh? You can turn a small job into a big job. Okay, I just put the wheels on, and the next step is I've got to do 80 Ks, hit the brakes hard twice. It's supposed to be wearing the brake pads into the new rotors. That's what the workshop manual tells you to do, to wear in the new pads to the new rotors. I don't know why that's a big thing, but it does say that. Get up to 80 Ks, hit the brakes hard, get up to 80 Ks again, hit the brakes hard again, and then from that point on just drive normal. Alrighty, I'm going to put my wheel on, let the car down, and I'm out of here. And I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.